Morning. All right, I'm going to start out right out of the gate, and I'm going to tell you, this video is just my personal opinion. Everybody has their own opinion, so don't don't take it too seriously. If you have your own opinion, you're more than welcome to have your own opinion. I'd love to hear your own opinion, but this video is just my personal opinion and experience. Harley released the new bikes yesterday. I was actually going to do a video live and everything while they were doing it, but one, I've never done a live YouTube video. Two, it came out later than I was expecting it to, and I just didn't want to deal with it. So I figured I would just do a video this morning and kind of give you my opinion on the new bikes. As most of you know, I'm looking for a new Ultra Limited. Again, this is just my opinion, but the Street Glide Ultra is not an Ultra Limited. You cannot just throw lowers and a tour pack on a Street Glide and call it an Ultra Limited. Not the case. 100% not the case. If you have ever owned and ridden a Street Glide and owned and ridden an Ultra Limited, you know those are two different bikes. They ride differently, they handle differently, they're not the same. And everyone always told me, well, just throw a tour pack on a Street Glide and you got an Ultra. No, you don't. I need to see one in person. I really do. And then I can really form a strong opinion. But right now, judging by what I've read online from Harley's website and looking at the bike, all they did was throw a tour pack on a Street Glide and throw some lowers on. And I was really hoping for an Ultra Limited with the new technology on it. The new radio, the new LED lights in the fairing. I love that look. I think it's great. It's just like cars. Every now and then you gotta they change up the model, and not everybody likes the new models, and not everybody, and not all the features move over to the new models and things like that. But I'm not a big fan. But I haven't seen one in person either. I will say that. I will eat crow if I see one in person and really like it. I did, however, like the iron, what do they call that? Iron Mountain Metallic and Black two-tone color. I do like that color. But I love the fairing. I love the radio, the technology on the bike. The motor's nice. I mean, it's the same motor my wife has in her new Street Glide. Absolutely love that motor. Has a lot of get up and go. But from what I can see in the pictures, and the website is not very informative because I tried looking up different specs on the bikes, and it's kind of limited right now. And I think it's just because it's like they just unveiled it. I want to know the front tire size on the Street Glide Limited, because I know the Ultra Limiteds have a higher sidewalled tire, so it's a more cushiony ride going down the road. The Street Glides have a lower profile tire on the front, and judging by the picture, it looks like the Street Glide Ultra has the low profile tire. It does not have the speakers in the tour pack that the Ultra Limiteds do. It does not have the LED lights across the back like the Ultra Limiteds do. Which brought me to my next question. There's absolutely no electronics going to that tour pack, so I cannot tell if it's a detachable tour pack, and it doesn't say anywhere on the website if it's a detachable tour pack or not. If it's not a detachable tour pack, why? Why not make it a detachable tour pack right from the factory if there's absolutely no electronics going to the tour pack? You're calling it a Street Glide Ultra. You might as well be able to detach that tour pack and make it a Street Glide. I know you can buy the detachable kit, but if you're spending the extra money to have an Ultra, you shouldn't have to buy anything extra. I do know the Street Glide Ultra only has 2 speakers, which the Ultra Limiteds have 4 speakers. It does have the cushiony seat, and it does have the heated grips, but it's lacking the communications. It doesn't have the communication that the Ultra Limiteds have. It does have the lowers. And another thing is the suspension travel. Usually Ultra Limiteds have a little bit more suspension travel than the Street Glides do. And so I don't know if they did that with the Street Glide Ultra and gave the Street Glide Ultra a little more suspension travel or not. I do not know. But I'm not a huge fan of it yet. I need to see one in person, like I said. It was kind of funny, though. My wife actually kind of chuckled while we were sitting on the couch watching, the videos of everything and looking on the websites and things like that. I had about 4 people message me saying, your Ultra's back, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, I just give them thumbs up, type of thing. And I got a text message from a Harley dealer down in Florida. And all they sent me was a picture of the new Street Glide Ultra. And I kind of chuckled and thought that was funny too. But I'm not sold on them yet. I want to see one in person. I want to ride one. And then I'm going to make my determination whether or not I'm buying a 24 Ultra Limited or a 25 Street Glide Ultra. I know when I do decide what I want to do, I got to take into consideration, because I know the base price of the 24 Ultra Limited is $32,000 some odd dollars. The base price of the Street Glide Ultra is $30,000 and some odd dollars. There's about, I think, $1,500 to $1,800 difference between the two. So that's another thing I got to keep in mind. But the 24 Ultra Limited is technically the leftover model year, so I might be able to get a good deal on that. I don't know. It's all going to boil down to me looking at them in person, riding them, or riding the Street Glide Ultra, and what kind of deal I can get on either one of them. And who knows, I might not be happy with the Street Glide Ultra, so I look at the 24 Street Glide Ultra Limited, the Ultra Limiteds, the 24s, and I might decide that I'm not going to get a good enough deal to make me go buy one, so I just keep riding mine. I don't know. It's all in the air right now. I do want to keep an open mind when I go and look at the new Street Glide Ultra. But I don't know. I guess it's the old-fashioned in me, I guess. I know they're 2 different bikes. So they just kind of took one of their better selling bikes and threw a tour pack on it, and it's like me. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the looks of the Street Glide Ultra? The lowers that they put on there, I really gotta look at those lowers too, because the Street Glides typically have that shorter crash bar or engine guard right now. So how did they incorporate the lower in the lower profile engine guards. I don't know how that looks. I mean, there's a lot of things I want to look at on that bike. I do know that the Street Glide Ultra, they put a taller windshield on it than they do the Street Glides, which that's better for a person of my stature. Like my wife's bike, when I'm riding that, I get blasted in the face hard with wind because it's got a short windshield. But, again, it's not my bike, it's the wife's. She's shorter than me, the windshield's probably perfect for her. I don't know. There's a lot of things I need to look at. But, at any rate, like I said, this is just my opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. I'd love to hear what you guys think of them. I did see a few posts on Facebook about nobody's going to buy them, blah, blah, blah. I have seen more negativity on Facebook about the 25 bikes than positive. But, I don't know. I did not look at the other models because the Ultra is what I'm personally looking for. I am going to look at the other models, I just haven't yet. At any rate, I got to get cracking on the barn here, or in the barn, I should say. We got a truck here that's having an electrical wiring issue to the rear lights that I'm trying to chase down, and it's driving me nuts. Alright guys, I'm in the video here. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.